Welcome to Broken Tusk Rising, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play in the Galarian campaign setting. We're playing through the Quest for the Frozen Flame adventure path.
I'm Jessica, and I'm playing Xankath, the halfling fighter.
This is Josh, and I'm playing Ivan, an orc fighter and former crusader.
I'm Ashley, and I play Aklep the druid, a former member of the Burning Mammoth.
I'm Pavel, and I'm playing Luukallo, the skeleton sorcerer.
Last time on Broken Tusk Rising, the scouts burst into a cave under the tower of Ashen Swale, the necromancer who serves the dragon Venexus. They quickly dispatched 2 zombies, but now they are dealing with an enormous skeleton, as well as several human warriors that have entered the cave from a side room. Also, Aklep created an ash cloud, which has stirred some previously inactive undead animals. Somewhere to the northeast, another warrior has climbed a ladder and run down a passage, probably to retrieve the necromancer who rode an elevator up into the ceiling. Will they return and make this chaotic combat even more hectic? Probably. Now one of the human warriors prepares to hurl a javelin at Ivan.
Feels like Ivan should have some cover behind the giant skeleton.
He does.
Cool.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yeah, add 2 to your armor class for this attack, Ivan. 30.
Oh my god.
Wow, that hits.
I actually rolled well for one of the underlings. That's great.
I would prefer you roll well for them, so sure.
10 points of damage. As the javelin, I guess maybe pierces through the side of your shield or gets around your shield and stabs you in the side. 10 points of damage. With the last action, the warrior pulls out a little vial from her waist. She's got like a little bottle. That's her turn. And now another one of the skeletal horses that is inside this ash cloud needs to make a fortitude save. How long does this ash cloud last?
It's a concentration spell.
13. That is a failure, but not a critical failure, because it would need to roll a 12 or lower to be, I think your DC is 22, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the creature is dazzled. So it also comes running out of this ash cloud over to the east, and then sidles up next to this other skeletal horse and just stands there. And that means it's the end of that creature's turn. It also doesn't have any ranged weapons as a horse, believe it or not. This other warrior that's come running out of the room to the north needs to make a fortitude save because she is also in the ash cloud. 17 is a failure, so now this one's also dazzled. That lasts 1 round, is that right? The dazzled effect?
I do believe it's 1 round.
That sounds right.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, that skeletal horse didn't take any damage from your previous ash cloud damage roll. But this warrior does, so that's
4.
4 points of damage and 1 round for the dazzled, you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. And she is going to... She can't quite get out of it with her first action. With her second action, she runs again out of the cloud and has a sword in her hand. And that's not going to help her in this situation.
Good luck.
Not at the moment.
So she's going to swap out the sword for another one of these little vials at her waist. And that's her 3 actions. And then something happens off camera.
Oh. There's a spell being...
Is any of it mirror image?
Spoiler alert.
Huh. Weird.
I don't know what you're talking about. This giant skeleton. Let's see. Ivan sure is hard to hit. Are there any effects still on this skeleton that I need to worry about? Let's see.
Probably all of them.
Persistent fire damage.
Thanks for remembering that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it has persistent fire damage. Well, that'll be at the end of its turn. It takes persistent fire damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to knock Xankath down. I'm going to start with that.
Rude.
I'm going to start with an athletics check against Xankath. That is a total of 26.
It's not going to matter because it's above all of them, but what is this versus?
Trip is fortitude, I think.
Oh yeah, it's definitely higher than that.
So you go prone.
Yep.
So then it tries to, let's say, yep, we'll just hit you again. 24 to hit while you're prone.
If it meets, it beats, right?
That's right.
Yep, then it happens.
So Nimble Dodge won't help you because of your penalties because you're prone?
Nimble Dodge gets me to 24.
Okay. All right, so this massive skeleton slams down on Xankath with these claws and does 15 points of damage as she lies on the ground.
Okay.
And then with its last action, I can't move anywhere more interesting. I'm just going to take one more attack. It's probably not going to hit, even though she's on the ground. Oh, maybe it will. 28.
That for sure still hits.
Oof. Oh my gosh, I got lucky. Yeah, I mean, all of these are taking the map, or multiple attack penalty, because of the trip also has the attack trait, right? So here we go, another hit. 22 points of damage this time. Again, it slams down on Xankath as she lies on the ground. Ouch. And that's the skeleton's turn. I did something, guys. Persistent fire damage. Roll your persistent fire damage. 3. All right, that has no effect on the skeleton. It's resistant to that, and it gets a flat check to make the damage go away, and succeeds. So no more persistent fire damage.
There we go. Okay.
All right, and the skeleton doesn't appear that badly wounded.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I'm shocked by this.
And it's now one of these warriors' turns. This warrior makes a fortitude save against the ash cloud. You can hear coughing coming from the cloud. A 31. Holy cow.
Dislike.
So that's a success, but not a critical success.
Yeah.
And so they'll take half damage. So how much damage?
7 fire damage.
Warrior will take half for a total of 3 points of damage. And also, that's a success. So there's no dazzled or anything. The warrior comes charging out of the cloud. How far was that? That was 2 stride actions. Ends up right next to Grifka. And unfortunately has a javelin. So with her last action, she swaps the javelin for a sword, which has the manipulate action, but Grifka doesn't have an attack of opportunity, right?
I don't believe he does.
Okay. So that's the end of that warrior's turn. All right. So another warrior who is somewhere beyond your vision does some movement. That's that action. And then, okay, there's another person who does some stuff that you can't see. Listener, I know this is exciting that all this stuff is happening sort of off stage, but it's exciting for me. A bunch of you see, I think, a warrior you haven't seen before, but looks very similar to the other warriors, steps into view on that cliff to the north. And she's running into the room on that cliff near the ladder. Now it's Ivan's turn. Ivan, there's a giant skeleton looming over you, slamming its fists down on top of poor Xankath.
Ivan says, "This is getting nasty quick. I hope you guys have strong magic, yes?" And he'll try bashing the giant skeleton with his shield.
Ooh.
So he rolled a 23 to hit.
And the creature is off guard to you, which means that is a success.
Cool, that's 6 bludgeoning damage.
All of that goes through.
Cool, and he will be like, "That was cool." And maybe try it again.
All right.
Rolled a 15 this time, however, and he'll end his turn raising a shield for defense.
All right. That's Ivan's turn. Okay, so now another creature gets to act in the ash cloud. A skeletal woolly rhinoceros makes a fortitude save. Gets a 22, which is just a success, so it's going to take half of your damage. What's the damage?
4, so you should take 2.
Okay, which means no damage because the creature has some resistance to fire. Oh, it's going to end its turn in the ash cloud still. But, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. So it's going to step up next to Grifka, so it takes a step, and now it makes an attack on Grifka. With its horn, with its massive horn, it tries to stab poor Grifka. It rolls an 18.
That does not hit Grifka.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me say that Grifka got real lucky.
Oh.
Yeah, don't love that.
Yeah. So that is the rhinoceros's turn. Aklep. This rhinoceros has just emerged from this ash cloud, tries to hit Grifka. Grifka nimbly jumps out of the way. It's your turn. This place is a mess.
I wonder how this happened. This is so weird. We'll cast Electric Arc, and I'm going to cast it on the big skeleton guy.
Okay.
'Cause he seems really threatening, and I want him dead.
Yeah.
All right.
Me too.
It's going to arc to someone else, and I don't know quite how that is determined.
Well, let's see. An arc of lightning leaps from one target to another. You get to choose the second target.
I think it should arc to that horrible rhino that is trying to attack my friend.
All right. So the skeleton makes a reflex save. 30.
Gracious.
That's a success. And then it arcs to who? Who did you want to hit next?
rhino.
The rhino. All right, this rhino makes a reflex save. 16. That's a failure. So we have 1 success and 1 failure.
The 4d4 is 10 electricity damage.
All right, so that's 5 points of damage, is half. And it turns out the skeleton has resistance to electricity too, and it takes no damage.
What a stupid jerk.
Yeah.
And the rhino also has resistance. However, it didn't succeed on the saving throw, so it takes some damage. All right, so it turns out these undead are resistant to lots of different kinds of damage.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
And it's great. I love it so much.
All right.
I'll give 2 actions to Grifka so that Grifka can attack twice, because he is feeling like a caged elemental right now. He got 2 people in his face, and that's scary.
Yeah.
He's going to attack the rhino, because that's scary.
Well, you know the rhino has resistance to fire.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's going to attack the dude.
Okay.
It's a 16 to hit.
That is not a hit.
So I hit the +5 map -4 for the second damage.
That's right.
Ooh, it's also not a hit. It's a 8.
Yeah. All right, so Grifka whips his tendril at this warrior, but the warrior nimbly ducks out of the way, blocks another attack with the shield, and that is the end of Grifka's turn.
Grifka a little scared.
One of the skeletal horses mills about.
Sure.
Skeletal woolly rhinoceros, the one right next to Ivan. 1 attack. A natural 20.
40.
That is juicy.
Yes. So it stabs at Ivan, who has his shield raised,
Yes, he will be blocking.
and it does 28 points of piercing damage with its horn.
That feels like a lot.
Yeah.
Ivan's going to aggressively shove it so it can decide to either be moved or it can decide to be off guard. I don't know how skeleton rhinos get to choose something like that, but, it's just the way...
Do you have to make the shove attempt?
No.
Oh, okay. Automatic shove when you shield block. That's cool.
I would shove it and it would take damage equal to my strength.
Okay.
Which would be 3.
It's going to choose to be shoved.
Look how strong I am. I can decide where it moves. I just decide to shove it into the wall like that, and it takes 3 damage.
Okay, great. So it takes 3 points of damage. What kind of damage?
You take it to, I assume it's bludgeoning because it's like shoving,
It takes all that damage. And with its last 2 actions, it's going to leave Ivan. So it just sort of steps around you. You're going to get a reactive strike if you want.
Oh, he can't because he
Oh, you
blocked.
took a reaction already.
Yeah.
All right. So it strides around Ivan
Oh, I don't like that.
and strides twice to get up to Aklep and Lou. That's 2 actions, and it's going to use its rhinoceros charge.
That is not good.
Pavel, roll a d4.
Uh-oh. 3.
All right, it goes after Lou.
I don't like that.
I can't believe it doesn't think Lou is friend.
Right?
Look at me, I'm friend-shaped. How does it know I'm an enemy skeleton and not one of his buddies?
I don't know. It just knows somehow.
Magic.
All right, so it makes horn strike. A 27.
27 does hit.
30 points of damage.
Oh, my bones!
Woof.
So it stabs you with this massive horn, and now you have to make a reflex save.
That is a 30.
Wow.
Oh, success. All right, you are not shoved back 5 feet, and you are not knocked prone.
Excellent.
Oof.
All right, so well done. And that's the end of this rhinoceros's turn. And it's Lou's turn. Lou, there's a rhinoceros that has just stabbed through you with its horn.
Alrighty, I don't love that. Okay, I'm gonna look at Xankath and kind of shout, Xankath, how are you feeling on the scale of should I heal you or should I cast fear on someone?
It hurts. It hurts a lot. You should heal me.
Okay.
I'm at 21 out of 72.
Oh, that's a low number. Okay, yeah, let's heal you then.
Okay, if Lou could get really far away, it would be really good. Because then I could do an emanation heal that would hurt skeletons.
But it would hurt Lou.
Yeah, it would hurt skeletons and heal people.
Is it a 30-foot emanation?
Yeah.
I can't get that far away and heal Xankath.
She'll get healed later,
Yeah, but it's gonna be a while before Aklep.
And at some point I need to get away, though.
Oh, that is true.
I like the idea of hurting all of the skeletons that are surrounding us.
Yeah, but we could heal you and then Lou could get the heck away.
I don't know if I can get far.
You also don't know if this rhinoceros has attacks of opportunity, but just as a general matter, most creatures don't.
You've said that before, and I think immediately after you said that, we fought something that had a lot of attacks of opportunity or reactive strikes or whatever.
Yes, that was really unusual. That was the Chimera, and
It had multiple heads.
it has
and a tail.
multiple heads,
Yes.
right?
And claws. Just makes sense.
Okay, it's gonna be a while before Aklep goes. I gotta heal Xankath, so I will be using 2 actions to cast a. Let's do a second rank heal so I can save up for something very cool, and she will get a lot of healing. Hopefully, 31 points of healing.
Wow.
Lovely.
Casting that spell took the manipulate action, and this rhinoceros did not attack you. So, there you go.
The look in your eyes was terrifying for a moment there.
All right, so it's fine. We fight as a team. We get hurt as a team. We heal up as a team. He'll be fine. He can take an emanation.
Oh,
He is going to instead cast Guidance, which I think is the only single action spell I have left that's useful. Let's give it to Xankath because Xankath is doing things next. So you are guidanced. And that's it.
All right. It's your turn, Xankath.
okay. First of all, I'm going to slightly less painfully stand up.
Right? No one takes an attack of opportunity on you.
Cool. And then I'm going to stab.
All right. I'm sorry. A reactive strike. We always forget, but, you know,
We do.
old habits die hard.
I'm not going to use guidance on the first one.
Okay.
I don't. Why do the dice hate me? That's a 21 to hit, meaning I rolled a 5.
No, that's not a hit against this enormous skeleton, I'm afraid.
Stabbing again with guidance this time. 28 to hit.
That's a hit. It is resistant a little bit to your weapon.
13 damage.
That's including your sneak attack? Oh my goodness.
Yes. Hey, this is me. This is how I roll.
Okay, well, chipping away. It's lost a few hit points. You're carving away at this enormous skeleton. All right, that's Xankath's turn. Can make them visible in the initiative now.
Oh my god. Horrible.
This warrior has an ampule in his hand, a little bottle. I'm going to burn an action to move, and he's going to throw it. Let's try Ivan. And Ivan, you're going to get some cover, so add 2 to your armor class.
Okay.
That is a 24.
It will miss.
That misses. Actually, it's a 25. There's a +1 that's not being counted here, but a 25 is still a miss, right?
Yeah.
As this purple gas comes out of this broken glass bottle, you suddenly get a sense that maybe things here are really bad, and maybe you're all going to die. But you sort of shake that off, and you take 2 mental damage, and that's it.
I gotta say, I don't need that ampule to make me feel that way right now, so.
Sure, but the feeling that washed over him was sort of irrational, like an irrational feeling that everything is going to end in death immediately. But he shakes it off.
Potion of anxiety.
This has no effect on the skeleton that also is in the area that would be affected by splash damage. It's not affected by attacks with mental traits. And with this last action, she's going to pull out another javelin. And that is that person's turn. Skeletal Horse says, hey, I see an opening. And steps into the opening. And that's 1 action. Next action, tries to hit Ivan with a hoof. This is not going to go well. 24 to hit is a miss. And then tries one more time. A 7 to hit is a miss. It's flailing at you with its hooves, and you just easily bat it aside. You think the horse is probably not that much of a threat. This warrior here throws an ampule at you, Ivan. Let's try another attack. A 28 to hit.
It will just barely miss.
Oh my goodness, your AC is
Ooh.
29? That's incredible.
Well, that's with the cover.
With the cover.
With the shield.
Right.
Oh, and the. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so you take another 2 points of mental damage, and that's it.
I'm not feeling so cool, bros.
It's not going well.
Someone you haven't seen before runs into view. She looks similarly dressed to these other warriors around, but she's wearing, like, robes. In fact, you have seen her. She went up the elevator. She's the necromancer.
Mm-hmm.
She runs into view on the shelf, the cliff side, and is approaching the ladder. and she's surrounded by duplicate images of herself.
Couldn't have seen that coming.
And that's her turn. The skeleton, this giant skeleton, gets to go. Still nobody I can do my cool abilities with. You guys are too spread out.
Excellent.
And I can't rush you, so I guess I'm just going to pound you. All right. Well, one attack on Ivan. 27 to hit is a miss. Oh, no, it's not. You don't have cover against the skeleton.
That will hit.
That's a hit. 19 points of slashing damage as it scrapes its claws across you. And then I'm not going to hit you again with my next attack, so I'm going to try for Xankath.
Mm-hmm.
A natural 1.
Awesome.
That's not going to do it.
No, it doesn't work. It's only a 15 total. And then with my last attack, I'll try one more time for Xankath. A 20 is also not going to do it.
Okay.
The skeletal warrior next to Grifka has got a sword in her hand now. We'll try to attack Grifka. That's a 24 to hit.
That hits Grifka.
Okay. And that's 14 points of slashing damage. Oh, that's maximum damage.
That's so rude.
I know. I'm sorry.
He's just a little baby.
It's a medium-sized creature. A medium-sized creature of flame.
Just a medium little baby.
He's just a little guy.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's a terrifying, medium-sized creature of flame.
Disagree.
Next attack. Wow, I rolled great. 28 to hit.
Wow.
That's so mean.
So mean.
Yeah, 7 points of damage with slashing damage for the next attack. And I'll try one more time. Die, fire demon. An 8. 8 is a miss.
Yeah.
All right. So another person runs across the cliff, begins descending the ladder, and with their third movement action, they descend the ladder. And now they're on the floor, on the ground. And then another warrior on the cliffside.
Hey guys, I have regrets.
We planned this poorly.
This is problematic, yeah.
Runs down the shelf, climbs down the ladder, enters the room. That's the end of that person's turn. Ivan, it's your turn. You're next to this giant skeleton and this horse.
Mike specifically told us not to die, too.
Right? Well, this is his fault then.
What?
Yes, agreed.
Warnings were given from the voice in the sky, which we did not heed.
Again, sometimes he lies. Sometimes he just warns us, and, like the reaction thing.
I always trust voice in the sky. Ivan bashes it with a shield. Misses. He'll do it again. How am I not hitting giant skeleton with a shield? This is baloney. Game is garbage. Roll natural 1. Ivan raises a shield in this final action.
That's Ivan's turn. This woolly rhinoceros right next to...
He takes fire damage because he's still on that ash cloud.
He takes fire damage right next to Grifka. Fortitude save.
Fire damage that he's resistant to, but I don't care.
That does no damage. Resistance is too much for the amount of damage inflicted. Fails the fortitude save.
Yeah, he's
dazzled. Nice. All right, so this creature is going to try to hit Grifka. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try to hit Grifka with a horn.
I don't know what thing is imposed on him from dazzled, but I hope it sucks. I don't want him to hit Grifka.
Yeah, so I've got to make a flat check. I just made it.
No, what?
So here we go.
Wait, hold on. You just have to get a 6 of 20?
DC 5 flat check.
Oh, that's so weak.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, here comes the attack. 33.
That's gonna hit Grifka.
What's Grifka's armor class?
It's 19.
Okay, that's a critical hit.
That's not good. I don't like it.
It's not good.
36 points of damage.
That's a buttload.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
That's all of his HP, and he's already been hit.
Oh.
Ooh.
So is he at 0?
Yes.
Okay, so Grifka falls unconscious
So cute.
and begins making death saving throws, or however you express that in this system. What are they called? Unconscious. Unconscious and dying.
Dying 1.
Is dying 1, that's right. GM's note. That is not correct. Grifka should be dying 2 because it was a critical hit that took him down. And with this last action, the rhinoceros, I can't really squeeze around that space there. There's no space for me to fit next to Aklep. I'm just going to... I'm going to move. I'm going to move my full movement. But I'm still in the stupid ash cloud. Okay, that's the rhinoceros's turn. Aklep, it's your turn.
Okay, and Lou wants me to hurt him.
I can take it.
That was what I was understanding.
That's what I heard.
Just being clear, because we're going to do a really big heal emanation.
Okay,
It's not good for Lou.
what's the area of effect? 30 feet.
Yes, 30 feet emanation.
Okay, so that's going to affect the giant skeleton, the woolly rhinoceros, and one of the horses.
And it will also affect Grifka and...
It'll heal everyone, except for Lou.
Yeah, okay. I'm a little worried about Lou.
Sticks and stones won't break my bones, but I can probably survive this.
Okay. Okay, if the target is undead, you deal vitality damage to it, and it gets a basic fortitude save.
All right, so here comes some fortitude saves. You get a fortitude save too, Lou.
All right, come on, good save.
Oh, the skeleton failed.
Thank goodness.
Big skeleton?
Big skeleton failed.
Score.
Little skeleton succeeded. I got 25.
You saved.
Lou succeeded, the woolly rhinoceros succeeded, and the horse failed.
Feel a little bad for the horse, but not much.
Why?
It had a good life. Probably.
I do not feel bad for horse.
It's pretty weak, and I don't think it's much of a threat, you know.
I rolled a 24 on me earlier. That
Roll the healing / damage.
Okay, so it is 3d8.
Come on, all eights.
That is terrible.
it was not great.
It's not great.
So 10 hit points. Grifka gets 10 hit points
Yes.
and is no longer dying, although Grifka is prone. But Grifka is wounded 1 now. 10 points of damage. All right, so that hurts the skeleton. Skeleton is,
It's a decent roll, actually.
yeah, the skeleton's not looking great. The woolly rhinoceros takes half. Woolly rhinoceros looks pretty healthy. The horse takes all of that. The horse is not looking great. The warrior gets healed, but was barely injured to begin with, so it really doesn't matter. And I think that's everybody, right? Did everybody heal themselves appropriately?
Yes.
Great.
Lou takes 5 vitality damage and just kind of like holds out a thumb to Aklep, and then you see the very last knuckle of the thumb just fall off.
Then I guess Grifka, can he stand up?
Grifka could use his only action to stand up. Let me point out that if this warrior has reactive strikes, then that will trigger a reactive strike.
Grifka's going to stand up.
That triggers a reactive strike.
Okay.
So this warrior takes an attack on Grifka as Grifka stands up. 29 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
Oof.
He stood up, so he is not off guard.
That's true. So Grifka's armor
Yeah,
class
it's
is 19,
19.
which is the normal armor class. Unfortunately, 29 is still a critical hit.
This is terrible.
Yeah, so I gotta roll crit damage. Maybe I'll roll real badly. Probably not. 16 points of damage. Grifka's back down.
He's back down.
All right.
And is dying
2.
2.
Aklep looks sick.
Yeah, you don't feel good. You feel weird. Your companion has fallen and hits you in the pit of your stomach. And that means it's the end of Aklep's turn. Overall, I would call that a positive turn, even though poor Grifka. The skeletal horse that is in the back mills about. The woolly rhinoceros that's right next to Aklep and Lou. Really didn't like that, Lou. Didn't like that at all. And is going to attack Lou.
What did I do?
So here we go. And misses.
Yeah, what did you do, Lou?
Holy cow. Okay, well, lucky Lou. Gonna try again. This time it kicks a big foot at you.
Ah, it just hits me.
Just hits you. Okay, so it does manage to hit you with a foot for 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Yikes.
And then tries again to kick you. Says, oh, that's working. I'll try that. 19 is a miss. Okay, Lou, it's your turn. You've got this big rhinoceros next to you. You know it can't do reactive strikes.
Okay, I have a mechanical question.
Okay.
I have a spell that targets one mindless undead creature with a level no greater than Bind Undead spell rank, which is 3. Do I know what level any of these creatures are?
No, but if you wanted to do a knowledge check, I'd tell you.
Oh, man. This could really turn the tide here. Can't believe I forgot that I had this. Yeah, let's do a knowledge check.
All right. I'm going to let you do just sort of a general knowledge check on these undead. If you have an undead lore skill or something like that, I'll let you roll that. Otherwise, it'll be religion.
I have a necromancy lore skill.
Let's roll that.
Although my religion is actually better. It's a +7 to necromancy lore.
+7 necromancy versus what's your religion?
+10. I'm trained in both.
Ooh, that's kind of a toss-up.
Necromancy's more fun, though. Come on. Gotta use it.
Yeah, roll the necromancy.
And you get to use it so rarely.
That's very true.
24. All right, here's what I'm going to tell you. You want to know their levels?
Yes.
The rhinoceroses are 5. The skeleton is 7. And the horses are 2.
Ooh, okay.
I don't think that's the answer you wanted.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think the horses have been repeatedly described as harmless and crummy.
Yeah. Now, if you want to know anything else about this rhinoceros, if you want to know one other thing, I'll tell you.
I'm trying to think if there's anything that would be useful to learn about the rhinoceros. I know that it hurts.
Yep, it hurts. Yep.
I know that it hurts.
It's undead.
You know it's undead, so it has standard undead immunities. I'll go ahead and tell you what those are. Death effects, disease, mental, paralyzed, poison, unconscious. And you know it's resistant to some damage. If that's the other thing you want to know, I'll tell you what those resistances are.
Okay, actually, one question I do want to know is it immune to fear? The spell fear, not like
Yes.
the emotion.
It is, because that's a mental effect.
Cool. That's not good. Well, Lou's gonna heal himself, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah. Feels like a good call.
All right, you got 2 actions left, which you use to heal yourself.
Actually, yeah, everyone else is healed up thanks to Aklep, so I'll just heal myself twice. Whoa, I healed myself for 41 on the first roll.
Nice.
On your first attempt?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Lou's got a little pep in his step.
Wow.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cast Shield with my last remaining action.
Okay.
This woolly rhino is unpleasant to be around.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart.
Maybe I should just run away from it.
It's going to have to burn actions to catch up to you if it does, but it'll still get its full base attack bonus on its first attack. So, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll take a +1 to AC.
Okay.
I cast Shield.
All right.
That's my turn.
Xankath, it's your turn. You're next to this giant skeleton. You've just been healed.
Okay.
You can see that poor little Grifka keeps getting knocked down.
Uh-huh. I am going to attack the big skeleton.
Okay.
Stabby stab.
Yeah.
No, that's a 20. That misses.
I'm going to give my hero point up so you can re-roll it.
It's the way I roll, I don't know that it's worth it, but thank you. Let's try it. 26.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh. 16 damage.
All right. Not all of that goes through, but a lot of it does. Second attack.
I don't know. Even if I were to hit on the next 2, there's no way I could take this thing
No.
out in one round,
That's
right?
unlikely. Unless you got a natural 20.
Yeah, but you're doing a lot of damage to it, and you're getting a sneak attack.
You are doing a lot of damage.
I know.
And also, stepping away from it makes it harder for Ivan to hit it.
I know. I don't want to leave
We're
Grifka.
telling you to play your character, Jessica.
I don't like any of my options.
It is not good situation.
It's bad. It's a bad
I am
situation.
eyeballing exit.
I'm going to take the step away from the skeleton over by
Okay.
Grifka.
All right.
And then I am going to use battle medicine
Oh,
to heal Grifka.
okay.
I'm going to do the DC 15, not the 20.
All right.
That's 27, so it is successful. 6 healing.
All right.
Not great, but what it is. And that's it. That's all my actions.
All right. I will remove the conditions here. All right. Grifka is wounded 2 now. Okay, that's Xankath. That's your turn. One of the warriors. Gonna throw a javelin at Ivan. Ivan, you have some cover. Add 2 to your armor class. 21 to hit is a miss.
Mises.
Gonna take an action to pull out another javelin. And then attack again. 21 is another miss. So that's that warrior's turn. Now it is the skeletal horse. Next to Ivan. Kicks at him. Flails kind of pointlessly, but maybe I'll get a natural 20. 25 to hit.
That misses.
21 to hit.
Misses.
16 to hit.
Misses.
The horse flails at Ivan, and Ivan just bats it aside. Why is it even here? All right, one of these warriors in the back is going to try throwing a javelin at Ivan.
Ivan has cover, right?
Ivan does have cover. 30.
Ooh, that hits.
All right. 8 points of damage.
He will shield block this one.
Okay, you sure you don't want to save that for this big skeleton?
I am absolutely sure.
Okay. And then the warrior pulls out another javelin, and then last action attacks again. 15 is a miss. So javelins are sailing all around Ivan. He's got this circle of javelins around him now, stuck into the ground. The necromancer reaches the ladder, climbs down the ladder. Second action. Third action, moves into the room but can't see around the ash cloud. What does she want to do? There's really not a lot else that she can do right now, except move
Just
up to the...
step forward, right into that ash cloud.
She's going to step forward up to the ash cloud and stop there. That's her turn. You're pretty sure she's going to run through it next turn. Now, the giant skeleton goes, and its only real viable target is poor little Ivan. So I'm going to get creative again.
I do not appreciate your comments about my economic status. It is rude.
I don't know. You're wearing all this ragged Crusader armor. You look pretty low income. It hates poor people, this skeleton. Yeah.
Classist skeleton.
Oh my God. Capitalist pig.
Well, gonna have to cancel the skeleton, I guess.
It first tries to frighten you.
Oh,
And so it rolls an intimidation check against your will DC.
I think that works.
Okay, so what's your will DC? 10 plus your will save.
11.
21. Okay, so it succeeds in making you frightened 1, and then it attacks you
Okay.
and rolls a natural 1.
Nice.
And tries again. 25 is a miss.
Ooh, just barely misses.
So that is a terrible turn from this enormous skeleton.
Had to happen at some point.
Didn't have to happen. Could have just been awesome the whole time. All right, fine. All right, so the bone warrior, this warrior dressed in bone paint, now has a new target, Xankath.
Yep.
So she's going to attack Xankath with a sword. 25 to hit.
Nimble dodge out of the way. Misses.
Nice.
All right, next attack. 28 to hit.
Can't nimble dodge that. That one hits.
All right. 10 points of slashing damage as the Bone Warrior slashes across poor Xankath. And then with its final action, the Bone Warrior will raise a shield. And that's that warrior's turn. So one of the warriors by the ladder runs into the ash cloud. And then they run another 25 feet. And then they run another 25 feet and exit the ash cloud next to Grifka and Xankath. And that's the end of that person's turn. And then another warrior. Man, if you guys had a fireball. Another warrior runs toward the ash cloud. Into the ash cloud. Runs up to the cart. Then runs out of the ash cloud next to this giant skeleton and ends her turn there. And then, Ivan, it's your turn.
Okay. He will try to bash. Please, maybe roll above a 5 today. That would be nice. Oh, a 30 to hit the skeleton.
That's a success. You bash the skeleton with your shield. It takes all the damage. How much damage?
Okay, that's 6 damage.
All right, it takes all of that.
Try to bash him again.
We don't need any CC if you can just DPS them down.
24 to hit giant skeleton.
It is not off guard to you anymore. I think that's a miss.
That is too bad.
24 is a miss, yeah. And your frightened disappears.
He'll raise a shield and say, a tactical retreat would be good.
Xankath nods enthusiastically.
T minus 1 round.
All right, Skeletal Woolly Rhino needs to make a fortitude save and takes some damage from being in the ash cloud. Fails the fortitude save.
He's dazzled, and then 8 fire damage if he can do it.
Oh, it takes some of that.
Yeah.
All right, and exits the ash cloud and sort of moves around. Maybe not where these minions would like it to go, but it moves up trying to get into melee combat, is not able to do so. Aklep, it is your turn.
Aklep heard that they were retreating.
Lou nods
Is that
vigorously.
accurate?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds so good.
I'm going to kill giant skeleton first. Maybe it won't matter because it'll bring it back.
And I guess I should warn you, you know that these rhinoceroses and horses run faster than you do.
Oh,
Yes.
are we not running?
I think the giant skeleton might as well, or at least as fast as some of us.
Not ideal.
You've seen the skeleton move, you know it also moves a little bit faster than you do.
Should have freed the moose or the giant bison. Ridden to freedom.
We potentially can't be running. Running would just be slow dying.
Maybe, yeah.
If we can get out of the range of some of the guys, I think we're going to be doing better than we are currently.
Right now, you do sort of have them bottlenecked around this wagon.
Yeah. Like that.
Lou can make the entrance to the cave difficult terrain, and that might slow them down some.
That would help.
And that difficult terrain can't travel with us.
What I would like to do is get my little buddy to move.
Okay. All right, 5-foot step. Your little buddy is now safe.
Great. I'm going to electric arc those dudes.
Okay. They make a reflex save.
They will make a reflex save.
First one gets an 18. That's a failure. The second one gets a 29. That's a success.
Correct. And the damage is 11 electricity damage.
All right.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. First guy gets pretty badly fried. The second, sorry, I should say lady, not so badly hurt. But they're a little hurt. Are there any other effects?
No, it is just a nice little cantrip.
Okay.
And then, so Aklep has one other action.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Aklep is going to step in so that Grifka is protected. He wants to protect his little buddy.
Aklep fills into the gap left by Grifka and is now next to Xankath and next to these two warriors. Skeletal Horse's turn. Skeletal Horse mills about. Skeletal Woolly Rhinoceros now has only one target, and that's Lou. And let's see. Do I have any cool things I can do? I can do athletics. Oh, I like this. I'm going to do that.
Whatever it is, I do not like it.
So it backs up.
Okay, I like that part.
It backs up 20 feet.
Oh, I see what's coming. I don't like it.
Yikes.
Yeah.
And then paws at the ground and then comes charging in at Lou.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's not a thing that can happen, but it'd be really cool if you could step out of the way and it runs into the wall, but that's not how this game
classic
works.
Warner Brothers cartoon gets his horn stuck in the wall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This
Yep.
creature's not dazzled anymore. I need to remove that. And it's going to try to hit you with its horn. 31.
Oh, that hits.
Not a critical, though. You have your shield raised, didn't you?
I did cast shield. That just means that I believe I get +1 to AC until the start of my next turn.
It doesn't absorb any damage.
Snap your shield in place to ward off a blow. Your shield prevents you from taking an amount of damage up to the shield's hardness. The hardness is 5, so I can basically prevent 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay, great. So here comes the damage. 16 points of damage, so just 11.
Actually, more than that, because it's a heightened spell, it does increase by 5, so I think I can take 10 of that off.
You take 6 points of damage.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's pretty cool.
It's not bad.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool because this giant rhino comes charging at you and you hold up your shield and dissipate most of its attack. That's pretty cool. In this cloud of dust, the dust clears and Lou is still standing there.
His power must be great.
You see the horn went right through the hole it knocked me previously, just completely dodged everything else almost. Oh, what are the odds?
Now, unfortunately, I need you to make a reflex save.
Oh. 17?
Oh, and here's the bad part.
Oh.
You are knocked prone.
Oh.
Your turn's coming up. That should be okay.
Yeah.
With that, this enormous rhino stands over the prone form of Lou, lifts its paw up, and prepares to crush him. And we'll find out whether poor Lou gets crushed in 2 weeks. Thanks for listening to Tales of Bob. You can help the podcast by giving us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, by following us on Facebook and Instagram at The House of Bob, or on Blue Sky at thehouseofbob.org, or by chatting with us on Discord, and most of all, by supporting us on Patreon. That's at patreon.com/thehouseofbob. This show is possible due to all our patrons who get exclusive one-shots, campaigns, and other cool stuff. You can also listen to the House of Bob podcast, which is not clean, but is a lot of fun with campaigns in different systems, such as D&D, Pathfinder, The Sprawl, Frontier Scum, and more. Art and music are by Mike, and audio production is by Jessica. Thanks again for listening, and roll on. Oh, my wife is baking a cake in the other room, and it smells incredible. Oh, this is torture. All right.
Good, he's distracted. Get him.
Let us win, and then you can go have cake.
Yeah.
Ooh, good. Yeah, celebrate with the win.
I know we just talked for like 20 minutes about how busy Mike is, but I feel like you should really like narrate what's happening off stage and insert it into the episode later.
Not a bad idea, but I'm not going to.
What to do? Should I heal myself a little bit? Or should I try and help the party? I do feel like at 23, maybe I should heal myself a bit. I can do both. Get you a skeleton that can do both. Yes. Excellent. I am going to harm myself, which helps me.
Listeners, and it's okay. It's okay that he's harming himself. Self-harm is good for skeletons.
Yeah, this is not cry for help.
We're going to lose our family rating now.
There we are. That just did it right there.
I've been seeing all the ads because he used to play WoW.
Mm-hmm.
He says ads. He just spams the chat with that mantra.
Yep. And stomps its enormous hoof on the ground. Do they have hoofs?
Sure.
Foot.
Yes.
It definitely has a foot.
I assume.
Well, that was bad.
I agree.
This retreat is not going well.